welcome to the family, but keep your voice low. EJ got the book T and the TV show. From London's finesse to Paris with a pistol. Curtis wildin' out and making it official. She know who's loyal and who's chasing clout. Orlando stay doing the most, but we still love him, no doubt. Got bodies in the basement and secrets in the book. She clocked Sasha's last breath and those dirty looks. If you ain't up on Vegas, Chippy or the crew, just grab a chair, boo. EJ gon' school you. It's Duncan certified, don't come unprepared. She breaking it down with receipts that's rare. From book to screen, from gun to scheme. It's mob life, black excellence and family dreams. Paris fierce, Donna messy. Junior stay wild and Sasha's gone but still a legend. And Curtis everybody's favorite cousin. LC the head, keeping everything tight. Rio the life of the party but deadly on sight. Nevada young, gifted and smart. They all got roles but dramas and art. Sonia still riding for Junior. Even after all that, she stayed 10 toes down. Never fold, never crack. R.I.P. the brother minister. 5 seasons deep. Now Elijah's got secrets that still make the streets speak. And Roman, the triplet they ain't know existed. Now we in the family and the plot just twisted. EJ tell it all. From the brunch to the weapon, book reading queen. When it comes to the Duncan, she know who flip, who fumble, who front, and she be clocking them plots like your auntie keeping score. It's EJ the TV junkie.
Over, then lived away. We don't fall, we don't bend. Every war's got a start and an end. Carve the name in the fire and red. Say Duncan and they don't speak the same. We don't run, we stand tall. Cut us once, but we don't fall. We don't fall. We lose the sun, we rise with another. Yeah. Blood makes you kin, but loyalty makes loyalty makes you family. She's still breathing, but the weight ain't like Junior turn Judas, let the serpent keep up. They praying on our table, but we serve revenge. Never titties, stay quiet, but a blade don't bend. Eyes like calm, hard cold with vow. She mourns like a daughter, but she's coming out.
What's up, everybody? What is up? Trying to make sure my headset was on, and it's on my head. What's up, everybody? What is up? It's your girl EJ in the building, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for the family business. This is season 6. We're going to be talking about episodes 1 and 2. And of course, I got a large panel with me today so we can really get into it, hear all sides of the story. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know how y'all felt about it. Y'all already know that we're going to do a vibe check as soon as I get everybody up here. So y'all can go ahead and start and let me know 1 to 5 how y'all felt about this episode, what y'all thought about it. And I'm going to go ahead and start bringing everybody up so I can see what's going on. Let me go ahead and start with my girl Tisha first. What's up, boo? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Glad to be back. The family business is back. Hey, y'all.
Hey, that's what's up. Yes. Let me get my girl Tika Dushi in the building.
Hey, we got a mansion in Dubai. Listen, I was here for all the shenanigans. R.I.P. Brother Minister, and from a score of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, I gave it a 5 for both episodes collectively. I loved it all.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's good. Candy's in the building. She is on location right now, unless she done made it to the crib. How you doing?
I am good. I am happy to be here. Glad for my favorite show to come back. The show that introduced me to EJ the TV Junkie. And this episode, both episodes were 5s. I have no complaints. R.I.P. the brother minister. My God, today.
I love it. My God, today. Let me go ahead and get Mo 69 Ways up. Hey, boo. How are you?
Hey y'all.
Hey. And let's see who else we got in the building. We got Miss Kira. We got Miss Kira in the building. Hey, Miss Kira.
Hey ladies.
Hey. And last but certainly not least, I got my girl Tamika Dennis in the building. How are you?
Hey everybody, what's going on?
Hey.
Ready to talk family business.
Okay, that part. Well, y'all already know how the first part go. We got to get a vibe check, and I got to know exactly how y'all feeling about the episode. Tell me, just your initial thoughts about episodes 1 and 2. I'm gonna start at the bottom with you, Tamika. What was your thoughts?
I thought we was off to a good start. Okay, we was getting right to it. We going Junior neck, and everybody's reactions to Roman and what he feeling, and yeah. So I thought we was on a good start.
Okay,
I'm here
scale
for
of
every minute.
okay, out of a scale of 1 to 5, what's your vibe check?
I'm gonna give both episodes a 5. I ain't have no complaints.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Hey Candy, 1 to 5, your vibe check, and then of course, I think you already told me that, but your initial thoughts on this first episode.
Initial thoughts. I didn't know we was gonna walk into Brother Minister in the beginning, but it's okay. I'm glad we did because we got some business to handle. Donna, not Junior, but Donna. By Donna. And yeah, both episodes I give them a 5. They were lit. They started off, in high gear. No complaints.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, Mo. Initial thoughts?
Yes, I give both episodes 4.5 for me. Yeah, Junior gotta pay. And LC need to get his head out the clouds about Junior. Okay, get out of the Lulu. Okay, because Junior is on your head top and messing with the business, unfortunately. So yeah, I get 4.5 for both episodes. It was good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Miss Kiera?
I got my tissue here for the good brother minister, okay? Because he didn't deserve none of that. He was a good man, okay? That said, we're going to give it a 4.5. We get off to a great start. There's no place to go but up. Bye, Junior. Sorry to this man. And DNA test is all I have to say for the new brother Roman.
Okay, that part. Tikadushi. Initial thoughts.
I gave it a 5, as I said earlier, but like both episodes had me on an emotional roller coaster. Like I was laughing 1 minute, mad the other minute, like confused 1 minute, crying and stuff. Like what is going? So there were a lot of things that we have to unwrap from these 2 episodes. But the one moment that stood out the most for me, and of course I know this may be a big moment for everybody, where the siblings, they stood 10 toes down for Roman at that funeral service, bruh. And then shout out to Deshaun, because that man was crying on screen for real. I was like, can you stop crying? Because you got me crying every time I see you. So anyway, that's what it really gave for me after sitting back and thinking about it. That's where my 5 came from. So yeah, I'm here for it.
Okay, that's what's up. Tisha, initial thoughts?
Yes, definitely a 5 for each episode. And it's because same reason I cried for both of them. I boo-hoo-hoo-hooed at the funeral and I had to cut it off for a minute and then go back. And then I watched it. I proceeded to watch it like 10 more times, like just because it was so touching. But episode 1 reminds me of why I can't stand Paris. And episode 2 reminds me of why I can't stand Orlando. Okay, period. They get on my last nerve.
You know what? We gonna let you have all of this. For me, I thought these were 2 solid episodes. Definitely give them both a 5. I'm gonna be like Tika when we talking about Ruthless. It's a 10-10. I know it's on a scale of 5, but I'm giving it a 10. Ain't that how you do, Tika? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I just thought about that. But no, seriously though, I thought they were really solid episodes to start back with. For one thing, I was excited about Vegas. All OG Family Business fans just know that Vegas is like the heart of everything. Even in his not being there for 3 seasons, for whatever reason, that particular character stands out to a lot of people. And I just love seeing him in action. I feel like Vegas is not hype. I feel like he is exactly who we think he is. And I just love seeing him have more in this particular season. We know he came back at the end of season 4, then he was there in season 5, but I really feel like we're going to get to see a lot more storyline of him, which is what I'm most interested to see this particular season. Of course, there's other stuff, but that's just like my one of my top ones. Shout out to Queen Ola. Hey girl. Hey, she's always late. Thank you for coming through. Derek, thank you for coming through. Audrey, thank you for becoming a member and for coming through as well. Renee Beckham is in the building. Kaya's in the building. Some of y'all are giving it 4.5s. We have 5s in the building. Hey, Angelica. She's also a member on the channel. We appreciate you. And then everybody else who's coming through, Real M, I haven't seen you in so long, boo. Hey, thank you. 5 for you. And let's see. I think that's everybody who actually said something, but oh, hey, David. Thanks for coming through. And you are, I'm gonna mess that all up, but thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Listen,
Your
everybody
love
else who
angel.
hasn't oh, okay, girl, because I was like trying to zone in on that. There you go. What Tika said. Listen, for everybody else who hasn't had a chance to say anything, we appreciate you. And just in case you're watching this on a replay, go ahead and type in hashtag replay squad just to let us know that you came through if you missed this entire live. Now, today I really wanted to do things character by character since we are kind of starting out. I think I watched the episode a couple of times. I don't know how many times anybody else watched it, but I did watch it a few times. So I'm not really going to go thing by thing. I really want to talk about each character and kind of focus on things to come. They both got 10s for you. Hey, DeMarcus, I forgot you, bro. I'm my bad. You number one on my list today. But I'm gonna get back to you later. But let's go ahead and start out right from the beginning. We get a reminder that Brother Minister really is gone. Like he's gone, right? Like there's no speculation. Did he not? Brother Minister has exited the building, but more than anything, what we get is an Elijah and a Nefertiti who are both very, very adamant that whoever did this has to go. So I want to start with that conversation first. I want to start with, should LC, this is going to be more of an opinion-based thing, should LC protect his son at all costs? Or is this Junior's bed to lay in and figure it out at this point? Just based off of these first 2 episodes and where we're at from ending of from season 5 all the way to here, like is this LC's cross to bear and try to keep all these, because we're gonna have cartels coming after him, because remember they stole $140 million. So now we're gonna have cartels. We have every single person that's on the table, they all each have their own organization. So we have all of these organizations whose money was stolen. That wasn't just the Duncan money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we also have you unalive Brother Minister. So now we have the Brotherhood. And then of course we have his daughter, who also, for those of you that don't know, she also attended Cheese Finishing School. Her father was the leader of this. If you into the books, they go lightly very into the show, but she also was trained just like Paris and Sasha and Lauren. So I just want to make that very clear that Nefertiti is very much capable, but she just took on the role of wifey and is staying to the side these days. So with that being said, I'm gonna start with you, Tisha. Do you think this is LC's cross to bear, or should he just step aside and let what goes down go down?
I mean, I think 2 things can be true. Like, yes, he should definitely, fight for his son. That's his son. They know he's lost his way right now, but at the same time, when we see in the preview that he had to, yoke him up and tell him, "Oh, you want war? This is what you asking for." And so, in that case, he might have to just, let it go. But I also think that Uncle LC thinks very much like Uncle Larry. Now, you can't take him out. I can take him out. You can't take him out. So I think he'll fight to the end, but he just may have to feel like he have to do it himself, presumably.
Mo, thoughts?
I kind of on the same wavelength as Letitia. With the 2 things can be true when it comes to LC and Junior, and it's like LC was like holding out hope for Junior until the $140 million was taken. It was like, yo, what the? And things really got real, because it's just like you said, not affect the Duncans, affect the other people that's part of the business. But Yeah, I just want Junior to lie in it because he know what he doing, and it's just wild. Like he in so deep in his feelings, and these the moves you making off of that. You would have thought something else went down, and he making everybody pay. He want everybody to pay like everyone knew, which is wild. I don't think everyone knew about that he's not Chippy's son or whatever. It's like everybody keeping the secret for me, blah blah blah. It's like he's too deep in his feelings, and this is the moves you making off of that. It just don't correlate for me.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Shout out to Angelica with the $2 super chat. Fives all the way. Thank you, Voops. Appreciate you. Miss Kira, I'm gonna come to you with the same exact question, but do you think this is LC's cross to bear? Should we be protecting Junior at this point? Should Uncle LC be protecting him?
I mean, as a parent, you feel like it's your job to protect your child. So I get where he comes from with that. But from season 5 to season now, Junior been showing his whole entire behind. Okay. His whole behind, acting like a child, where Nevada had to come talk to him and say, listen, they did the same thing to me and I'm handling it better than you are. So pull your stuff together. And he just still never did. You out there running around on your wife till you find out she's pregnant. And he just listening to dumb Donna, wanting some power, but then I think Mo, you said it in the Discord, then he's just sitting there using his father's teachings and the things that he got from his father to try and conduct his business. So it's like he really, really needs to lay in it. But I don't know if LC is going to let that happen. He does on the strength of his business, but it's his child. So that's a hard one.
I got you. I get you. No, I completely understand. And I kind of lay in that middle ground as well. On one point, this is your child, but on the other hand, your child is literally putting everybody's life in danger. And it's like he has no regard for that at all. Because I'm kind of leaning where Mo's at. Like on one hand, like we get that there was a secret that wasn't told, but why are we taking it to the 10th power? Because this seems like it's OD for a secret that is, this man is still your father. It's just that your mom wasn't your mom. And it brings me back to what I think we've all been saying for a long time. We really need to be in that room where Donna says whatever she says. We need to hear that conversation, because I feel like that conversation is the catalyst for this anger. But still, to me, it's unlike 1,000. I was saying earlier that I believe that the only way that Junior's here is if Donna literally says that they stole you from me, like sort of like how Margaret stole Roman from Chippy, right? If it's on that level of this is how she painted the picture, like I didn't have a choice, you were taken from me, you were stolen from me. I know it's not the same exact thing, but in the idea of someone not having a choice and just losing their child because of someone else's force, then I could see him being angry. But even then, at this level, like Sonia said, I think there was a moment where she says, listen, so you want to unalive your uncles, your kid, your soon-to-be child's uncles, aunties, and we got to go even further because we got uncles, aunties, cousins, everybody, grandparents. Like you want to take everybody out. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. And I'm going to come to you, Tamika. Now, with that being said, do you honestly think, is Junior overreacting? Has Junior really gone too far? And do we even believe that Junior really has love for Sonia at this point, or is it just this baby? Because I was questioning a lot of things about Junior at this point. But I'm gonna come to you with that one, Tamika.
Junior Ben went too far, in my opinion. I get the whole, you can't mess with my family, I can mess with my family, but at the same time, I brought you in this world and I'll take you out. Junior is coming with the energy that he don't give a damn about nobody. You got Sonia begging him, like, you can't do that to your family, and he gonna talk about if they don't, shoot first, then, I'll wait. Boy, bye. I just can't with him. You are not thinking logically. You're thinking with your emotions, but you're doing these things that is taking it too far in terms of business. You talking about you the boss, but you're not acting like a boss, because not only are these things, affecting everybody where anybody could be taken out. You and your wife and that baby could be damn taken out with the games that you playing. So how much do you really care? Like at the same time, I actually need Donna ass to be taken out. Sorry, DeMarcus, I know that's your girl, okay, and Tika, I think that's your girl too, but she could freaking go because her ass knew what taking out brother Muhammad was going Zuzu. Like you can't be playing those type of games. A minister, I'm sorry. They knew they was gonna come once you came with that action, and it was no reason to do that. What the hell he had to do with what's going on between Donna and Chippy? Not a damn thing. Like you played it too much, and I mean it was kind of smart to use LC teachings against him. I know LC didn't have that on his bingo card when they went and messed with that money because they wanted him to take somebody else out, and he was like, no, this is gonna hurt them more. It was smart, but it was also dumb because now I think that was LC's wake-up call where he like, oh, you really playing for reals, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So yeah, I don't know. And as far as him and Sonia, I think he do, care about her, but I think finding out about the baby really pushed him further because we seen how he was treating her.
Oof, I could have slapped him.
Yeah, that was the icing on the cake for me.
That part. Yeah, no, I completely agree. So I'm gonna bring this next question to Tika, and this is not even me being messy. You just happen to be the next on the board because I know you're gonna think I'm being messy when I come with it, but I'm not. I promise. I swear. So with that being said, I'm actually want to move and shift on to Donna as we play into this Junior story. So we come up with this plan. We take all this money, right? And Donna is talking to Junior and she's saying like, you did good, son, da, 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 da. And she's giving him all this praise for what he just did. And I'm just like, I just want an honest thought on Donna's character in this particular moment and just the way that she is pushing Junior to be divided from his father. Like, because I get that she's angry with LC, but why does he need to be angry with LC to this level that could cause death and harm to so many people, including her, to be honest, if she really thinks about it?
Yeah.
I'm going to start with you first, and then I'm going to go to Candy.
I mean, Donna being Donna. Like, there's no excuse. There's no rhyme, no reason. Why is Donna moving the way that she's moving? She's still moving off of 20 plus years of hurt, which is detrimental at this point because there's a baby on the way. That baby's life could be threatened. So I mean, I'm still team Donna at the end of the day. I just don't agree at this moment with the way that she's moving, how she's agreeing and allowing Junior to be played by what's Dominique and the other dude. Like she's allowing him to be played, but she's not paying attention because all she sees is money and power. And it's gonna get all of them hurt if she don't, keep on, if she could just stop doing what she's doing. But other than that, yeah, boo, Derek, you too. But at the end of the day, Donna is gonna be Donna. She okay. I hate that I'm about to say this, but right now she's giving me she want to be Chippy. That's just what it is. She wants the power that Chippy possesses. She can't have the particular man that Chippy has, but who knows who that phone call was, who she was talking to, with them draws with my face on them. Like, I'm just saying, he's got to be somebody with some money and some power, or at least some money for her to even, deal with that individual. So I hate to say it, but she giving me, she want to be done. I mean, she wants to be Chippy right now. So,
that's always
I
been
stand
the
on
case.
that. Yeah, we know, but at this moment, we talking about this moment, not always, not 20 years ago. We talking about right now with her acting the fool with Junior. She wants some power. She wants some the additional money. You saw how she was flipping the stacks of money, like, oh, money. It just turned her on to have that much money in her hands. So,
even with the fact that exactly, and I'm not even doing no Donna hate today, especially after such a heavy episode and having to let go of Brother Minister. Y'all just don't know. I love me some Brother Minister, but I'm not even gonna be a Donna hater today. What I am gonna say is that I thought Donna in this moment. Like I've always thought that she wanted to be in Chippy's spot. Like I always felt like that. But what I really see from Donna is just someone who is misguided and is just moving reckless. Because on one hand, I feel like if you really came into his life with good intentions, wanting to be his mom and wanting to be there for him, the one thing that you would do is encourage him to hold on to family, being that you've lost so much of your family. I mean, you've lost so much. And if that was truly something that you cared about, this would be the route that you would be going, letting go of all of that other mess, because that's long gone. Like that's over with. Even your husband left you all of this money. So it's not like you haven't seen a bunch of money before. It's not like you haven't lived a kept life all your life. You're not like Roman, who's going from having nothing to being thrown into this world with a bunch of money. Donna she's been here. She knows exactly what it's like. Hell, she came from money if we just want to go back. But so I just think that at this point, I think that's why I have such a hard time trying to really connect with that character, Donna, is because of that. It just feels like she's always moving so shaky. It's never genuine. It's kind of manipulative. But if anybody watched Lisa Ray's thing, she said she had no clue that Donna was the villain, y'all. I said, girl, you need to watch this because yes, your character's a villain. Miss Kira, I'm gonna come over here to you now. We kind of talked about Donna. I want to move back to Sonia just for a second though, because I've been side-eyeing Sonia lately because I understand that you want to have this family and you want to be with your husband. Like I get that, but your husband is moving real shaky. And at this point, you were in the meeting. Junior confirmed it on that episode. You know, he said, I'm not going to let you be in any more meetings. You're hearing them talk about unaliving this family. We could say that she's there trying to talk Junior down, but at the same time, if you're not going back and telling your family about it, because this is her family too, if you're not going back and saying anything to them and letting them know what's going on, then to me you are just very much the enemy too. I feel like she's in this middle zone and in this shaky zone, and I don't want to go fully in on her just yet. What are your thoughts about Sonia and just the position that she's being placed into, and any thoughts on how this is going to end for Sonia's character?
Sonia is trying to be Switzerland, and I don't think that that's going to be her best recourse. I feel like she really just doesn't want to lose Junior again after he just straight left her ass over there in that house with his family and then just decided to go over to the brothel and just be over there all the time. I don't think she wants to end up back in that situation, but, you know, she kind of does need to speak up. You see something, say something. She said something to Junior, and it's not getting us very far. So, you know, she's gonna have to give send somebody a little text message or something, or she's gonna end up being a casualty, her and that baby. That's what it might be. So
Exactly. I mean, because isn't that how it always goes though? Like one person does something, but then someone who wasn't supposed to be a casualty that had really nothing to do with it always ends up being the one. And she even says, like, you could give me and this baby unalive, you know, like, so there's that. I want to look at DeMarcus's comment. Shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn. You know, y'all expect Junior and Donna to be great bosses like Elsie. However, Elsie took losses also. It's anybody before I go, anybody would like to respond to the comment? Tamika, actually, I think you'd be great at responding to this comment. If you could go ahead and respond to this one. Junior says that we expect Junior and Donna to be great bosses like Elsie. However, Elsie took losses also.
Well, this ain't even about loss, because at the end of the day, they're not even on the equal of being a good boss, because they both doing this for revenge. They both doing this because of hurt feelings and emotions, and LC is not coming from it that way. Yeah, you can take losses as a boss. You know that it's going to be ups, downs, ins and outs, and all arounds, and you got to kind of have your plan A, B, C, you know, just in case those things happen. But they're coming from this with being butthurt. So that's why we want to try to destroy him. So that's making them make even more just stupid decisions, period. I don't know how we equating those two.
Okay, that part. Candy, I'm gonna come to you with the next one. I want to move on and talk about the biggest elephant in the room, and the one thing that everybody had been waiting to see if they were going to continue from where they left off. If we were truly going to find out what everybody's thoughts were as to having this new Duncan member, you know, this new son. Now, some will say that Orlando is doing the absolute most, and y'all know I am on team can't stand Orlando. I stay there. This particular case, though, however, I am, gosh, I hate to say it. I'm actually siding with Orlando. I felt like in one little part, because I felt like a DNA test could have just solved everything and just put everything to rest. While I do get Chippy's, like I get the motherly side of it. I'm not saying I don't. I can't see what it say. Do it say boo? I get the motherly side of it. However, just thinking of it from just, we can put this to rest with everybody. Everybody in the family will know that he is 100% ours, because at some point I feel like LC was even questioning, and he was like, well, Chippy said da 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 da, and he's just not trying to rock the boat, because that's how LC is. But if we had just took 10 minutes to let our Kim and son do this blood test, this just could have been squashed, is how I looked at it. Candy, your thoughts? Was Orlando being extra besides his antics? Because his antics are his antics. That's just him. But
No.
as far as the test is concerned.
No, he's not wrong. I don't know why anybody would think he's wrong for wanting to make sure he is our brother, because this story is so far-fetched and so, like, what the hell? You didn't know you had 3 babies in you. You didn't know. Like, it's so far-fetched that if anybody goes along with it, I'm a side-eye you. But, like, how you just going to go along with it because Chippy says, oh, why, yes, that's my son. Okay, yeah. Everybody should be on Orlando's side, because this is a far-fetched story. I understand what the lady said when she told Rio and them in the hospital, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. But when you think about it, what sense does it make for Chippy to have 3 babies, not know she had 3, came out with 2, and then 1 was stolen? Like, that's like an outlandish story. So everybody should be, let's test this boy. Okay, cool. We're gonna accept him, but we still need to test him. I don't see what the problem is. I don't see it. So I'm with Orlando. Test him, 10-minute test or whatever he can do. You the chemist in the family, get it done ASAP to the pronto. We can make sure he can get his inheritance, because I know that's what we wait on.
Get his inheritance.
Yep,
You
all his
want to
money.
say something after Candy. So after you finish Candy, Tisha, you go.
I'm done.
Okay, so I don't have a problem with the DNA test. The issue I take is the timing. The issue I take is the fact that you could just be cordial. You acting like Roman concocted this whole ordeal and said, hey, I'm about to just jump into your family. He trying to get up out of there. He ain't said nothing. The people are looking at y'all, talking around him and at him and not to him. You know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't even had an issue with it. He probably would have been like, okay, yeah, I would love to go ahead and do it. But nobody's talking to him. That's the issue that I took with it, is that you have no human side. You all science. I get it. I think we should get the test. But how about you get to know a person first? You saw that man walk out with his black suit knowing damn well that his mama, well, who he thought was his mama, died, and he was going to the funeral, and you couldn't even be so kind as to say, you know what I'm saying, my condolences, brother, or whatever. I know this is, again, I'm not feeling Orlando or Paris with their steak attitudes. I totally get it, but you don't have to be nasty. That's all I'm saying.
I think that everybody is going to look at it in a different light, right? I don't know how I would feel if somebody just popped into my family and was like, yeah, this is your brother, yada, 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 just accept it and move on. No, I'm probably not going to be mean or rude, but I think we all know who Orlando is. Orlando, more than anything, and this says a lot for me. Everybody knows I hate Orlando. I'm not going to say I hate. I have a strong dislike for Orlando. He's at the bottom of my list, right? But I think out of everyone, Orlando is always trying to protect the family. And sometimes he goes about it in ways Tamika, why you gotta roll your eyes like that? Why? why. But I think he goes about it in ways that are not always the best ways, because he comes off as has this arrogance and this kind of know-it-all. But I think deep down inside, Orlando cares about his entire family and just wants to protect them more than anything. And that as soon as he does know that Roman is a true Duncan, he'll be one of his biggest support, like he'll be his biggest ally. I just think that that's how he is. And Paris is the same way. Paris more so is mad because he was hanging over there with Bobby, and that makes him the op. I think Paris would have taken Rio's word for it if it wasn't for that one little thing, him hanging out with Bobby, which makes him maybe connected to this whole little thing where they were trying to, you know, what they were trying to do to her. So I think for her, it was different. I think they were just two different things. And I do get it. Yet Orlando is selfish, that he is. And Vegas is also protective. But if y'all just keep it real, Orlando is very protective of his family.
Yeah.
If we just keep it a book.
He is, but he's a jerk. And so it gets overshadowed. But also I think that Paris is in, you know, the spoiled in her is like, oh my gosh, I'm not the baby anymore.
I don't even think she was thinking that route at this moment.
Nah,
I don't think
it's
she
Paris.
was going there.
It's Paris.
Paris has made a complete and utter change, Tisha. Like she's not even on the same level. And the fact that she showed up to the funeral tells me that Paris is totally different from
not season one Paris, but at least has a bit more common courtesy than Orlando. But this whole beginning of this episode, Paris was just straight brat mode. I was like, girl, I felt like I wanted to slap her down. Just sit down somewhere and just listen, because she was just not listening.
But I'm not mad at the brat, though. I'm not. I promise you I ain't, because that would have been me. I would have been acting a donkey, too. I'm sorry.
I would have been the one that would have been questioning everything. I'm a questioner.
Yeah,
I'm going to question everything.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Tamika.
No, I was going to say, I don't have a problem with everybody's reactions overall. I think that's realistic. If they would just all be, oh, our brother, or whatever, like nothing, that wouldn't be realistic to me. But Orlando rubs me the wrong way the most, just because I already don't like him. And he's annoying to me. He's like, if he's acting like a big kid, I feel like, yeah, you could bring that up, but maybe that could have been a conversation between you and your mother and father of, you know, don't y'all think this is a good idea, versus you coming at him like he was the one that came to y'all with this story or whatever. Then I can more so see you giving the energy that you gave. Even you in the cut, yeah, don't come back when he was leaving. That just gave me like a little kid. I was just like, I was so freaking annoyed with him. I'm like, I get y'all questioning. The questions are valid. Is, you know how they say it's not what you do, it's how you do it. How he did it just rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah. Yep. No, like I said, like I 100%, you know, Orlando is not my favorite person. I agree with him on this one thing. We just needed the DNA test. Do I like his delivery? Of course not. Orlando is a jerk. That's who he is. He's an asshole. And that's who he was designed to be. Even if you go read the books, this is who Orlando Duncan is. He will always be that. But, you know, at the same time, we needed that Dana test, period. DeMarcus, thank you for the $10 super chat. Roman could fall in love with the stripper Gigi, who picked up Roman and took him to Margaret's homegoing. Remember, Duncan men love 304s. Listen, high class escorts. Look at LC Vegas and Orlando with Ruby. Okay, well, I mean, well, I don't know. Not all of them they didn't start out high class. Chippy ended up as a high class escort later, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah. What was I about to ask you something, Kira, and I can't think of what it was. I completely lost my train of thought. We talked about Orlando and we talked about Paris and how they reacted. Oh, I know what it was. I wanted to go to the next reaction, which was LC. LC has been kind of nonchalant. He doesn't want to say anything, and I know why he's doing this. If this is his son, he don't want to be that person that came off as, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how you want to start a relationship with, and that makes complete and utter sense. But what I did love was LC going over there talking to Aunt Coretta. Now, for like a second, I felt bad for Aunt Coretta because I was like, she was right. She got the grunt of it. She told her sister, I did not want to have to deal with this. And she ends up having to deal with it. So, you know, there's that. Miss Kira, talk about that. I'm gonna step away for a second. My daughter's calling me, y'all. But just talk about LC and him speaking to Coretta.
Baby, Miss Margaret done gone on to glory and left her sister holding the bag as she said she would. And that man, Elsie, he didn't have to roll up on that old lady like that. I mean, they probably was around the same age, but he didn't have to roll up on her like that. I got a little bit nervous because he was like, "Is he my son?" Elsie, please, can you use your inside voice? Be nice. Letitia, I thought he was going, the lady was going to not be with us anymore. But
Me too.
she made it to see another day, and I appreciate that. But I mean, I get the emotion because somebody, if this is my child, somebody stole my child, and we didn't know the child was stolen. And I have heard of, I forgot what they call it when there's another baby that doesn't get seen on the ultrasound, and you just pushing out babies, and then oops, that does happen. It's rare. Now the part where that happens and you knocked out and somebody takes the baby, now that part is a little far-fetched, but it's a story, so we playing along, and we gonna go with it because, like they were saying in the comments, Roman didn't go looking for them. I mean, he kind of did, but he kind of didn't, because he did try to take that car, but he didn't know who they were. So luckily, Miss Coretta, is that her name? Because all I can think of is Miss Margaret. She's all right. She's all right. She's still with us.
Child.
Yeah.
See another day.
Coretta was.
Yeah. Coretta was about to go to glory, and having that whole conversation, yeah, she literally said nothing to say nothing. Like she, I didn't want that responsibility. Yeah, you didn't want that responsibility. However, you are just as guilty, just like Elsie said, you're just as guilty as anybody else. You know what I mean? Like you could have called the popo. You knew the Duncans. You knew that she specifically said she took a Duncan baby. You could have called the Duncans. Hey, I'm sorry to tell y'all this, but my sister done lost her mind a little bit, and here go y'all baby. Come get the baby. Oh, I'll handle my sister, but at the end of the day, you're just as guilty. So
Yep.
I was waiting to see her going up to glory, but he was generous enough to allow her to make it to the sisters, to make it to her home going. So yeah, that's all I can say about that whole moment between Coretta as well as LC. Now since we're talking about Auntie Coretta, we're gonna talk about when, because EJ stepped out, but we're gonna talk about real quick when Roman went to Auntie Coretta to find out what the heck is going on, and then Vegas actually pulled up. So Mo, what are you thinking about that moment where it was just like, okay, I need some more answers, and she still didn't have any answers, but then Vegas pulled up and was like, listen, bro, I got your back no matter what. I'm here for you, and we'll go, I guess, Mo, Letitia, EJ, I'm sorry, Candy, Tamika, Kira. There we go.
Okay. This would make me love Vegas. He pulled up to see, to check up on him. I mean, Orlando was at the table eating glee and that he's gone. But Vegas just shaking his head. So he just went to go roll up on the boy. And he was Vegas was having so much energy for that auntie, because mind you, she's the sister of the woman who snatched him. So rightfully so. But yeah, so I like how the auntie telling him, go on ahead with him. There's nothing left for you here. Go ahead, be with your family, basically. But I know it's gonna be hard. It seemed like even though she was complicit, she definitely needs to be going to jail. I'm just playing, but I don't know. But I know some time went by, and it's just hard for me because when it seemed like they pushing him into this family. It is his family, but they want him to get acclimated so fast. I mean, it's a lot happening within his world. He lost the woman who he thought was his mom, and then he learned that he'd been abducted by this crazy woman, and he got a whole family who got money and then drug game. It's like this dude is dealing with a whole lot, and they think he's supposed to be like with open arms, like trusting them. It's like wow to me. But I like Vegas get him that confirmation, like you my little brother, I'm down for you no matter what, here for you, and stuff like that. And he took him on the run. I greatly appreciate that for Vegas to do that, because Orlando and Paris was not giving that fever.
Right.
Period. Right. And I'm so glad that you said that too, because that was the point I was making, was that nobody was thinking about how Roman feels in this entire situation. He don't know y'all, he don't know none of y'all. And he in this big house. He don't know if he's safe or not. And for years, he hasn't even been safe. He running the street and all this other kind of stuff. So I'm just like, give him a little courtesy. You know what I'm saying? Because even if he's not your brother, what harm would it be for you to just be nice to the man? Damn. I mean, that's how I was feeling about the situation. But twice, both of those situations, I wasn't sure if Ancoretta was gonna make it, because I really thought the Elka LC was gonna choke her out. The way he was doing people in the season 5, I was like, oh Lord. He got all enraged and stuff. I said, Lord have mercy.
Walking towards her.
And then Vegas, he just didn't have no courtesy at all. Walked up in the woman's house, ain't spoke, ain't said a dang on thing, but he had a mug on his face too. I was like, and then when she urged Roman to leave, I said, please go ahead and take your stuff, but give her a little hug or something, because this might be the last time you see her, Lord Jesus. I'm just not sure about Ancoretta. We don't know if she is going to make it. But we do know she made it to the funeral at least. And so we don't know beyond that, though. Lord have mercy. But she more than complicit. And she deserves having to take the fall for right now. Because you could have said something years and years ago, ma'am.
Facts.
Okay, I'm back, y'all. So sorry about that. Excuse me, but I think y'all were talking about Coretta, about Vegas about to get up on her too. Because Vegas was mean mugging her. I said, hold on, Vegas. Chill out, bro. Sit down. That was, I don't know. That was just, Aunt Coretta, she just gonna get it. She's here. She's who's gonna get it. She doesn't have the answers, but I agree. If I didn't hear everybody, but I heard a little bit, but I agree that Aunt Coretta is definitely complicit with everything, because it is what it is. You're guilty by association, is the way it works. So there's that. So you just have to take it, period. But I did like that she told Roman to go ahead and go with Vegas. And then Vegas takes him to go see the King of Brooklyn, who he thought was the King of Brooklyn. And I love how Roman was like, do you know whose spot this is? And I felt like this was an introduction to who your family really is, because you don't know them just yet. You don't know who they really are. I know he went over there to Lowjack trying to get the who are they, and Lowjack didn't make it any better. He made them sound like they was just, he just didn't make it better because of the way that they treat him, of course. But I mean, Lowjack is Lowjack. He get treated the way he get treated for a reason. I still find it questionable that London is with him, but that's neither here nor there. But I love that when they go in there, he's like, you gonna have my back, and they get in there and he has his back. I just thought it was a cute little moment. Candy, your thoughts over the king of Brooklyn getting taken down, and the way Vegas came up in here just shutting down stuff?
Yes, I enjoyed Vegas being Vegas, doing his martial arts, kicking ass, taking names. I enjoyed seeing that part of him. I'm like, okay, this is the this is the what's his real name? Michael Jai White. I know this is what I've always wanted to see from him, and I'm so glad he was able to, show us that side of him. I'm not mad at him, and then he made sure that, Roman, you got my back. And Roman he fell in line and he learned a lesson. Like, just because you got the guy down, you need to check your six. And I appreciated him telling him that, because Roman really not a street dude like that. But I'm glad he was able to see what really goes on in the Duckett family, because he was like, I got to get out of here. This is the Huxtables. I can't be around these people. I got to go. So I like that he was able to see what his family was really, really like. And that's just a small part of it. I like the scene, and Vegas was like, I don't care how long ago that was that you owed me money, Negro dude, punk, you owe me some money, give me my money. Okay. And it is what it is, and I like to see Vegas in action, but it's fine still.
Run me my money.
Yeah. Okay, that part. Let's see. Let me go to talked about Vegas. I had another route I was going. I just can't remember what it was, y'all. I got to get back on track in my mind. Let me just switch to the table. Let me just talk about about this suit, because why this suit was suit? I'm so mad at Louis right now. Bruh, you done brought out the mint suit. on, Cuddy. What he say? Come on, Cuddy. Listen, that doggone. I'm sorry. The suit was just suiting. Okay, that part. But the table, let's talk about the table for just a second, because this is also the table's money. And Consuela, it's not even ironically, she was getting on my nerves this episode too. Like she was just, I'm like, girl, you just doing too much right now. I'm so irritated. I get really irritated by Consuela, but I love the way Chippy snapbacks were. I feel like we got like Chippy back from like, shoot, I don't know, from the beginning, because I mean, when she was dropping her MF bombs, I was here for every last single one of them MFs. Okay, I actually have them all recorded. I'm gonna put them in a little compilation. I'll drop it to y'all later after I get it all done. But I was really here for that. But I am worried about just in general. Hold on, let me see. Somebody said, and I gotta find their comment. Somebody thinks that. Well, let me ask y'all, do y'all think that it is somebody that is on the table that Donna is back? Is she back messing with Detroit Red? Somebody said, what's the name? What's my girl name? Lex tried to say it was Senior Cruz. Like, I don't know who it is that Donna is messing with. The most logical one, it could be Detroit Red. She was already messing with him once before. Does anybody think that that's who it is? Like, she's crazy enough to still be messing with somebody at the table? Because before it wouldn't have mattered. Before she wasn't in this business, but now I don't know. It's kind of weird. Does that phone call matter? I guess maybe that should be the question. It was important enough for them to show us, even though I think they were trying to pattern that whole thing with Sonia from when she was at the other house, remember? And she was ear hustling. And then here we go again with the ear hustling. I think that was a point too, but is that conversation important? And is this person on the other end important? Do you think Kiera, God, that's my daughter's name, y'all. She just called me. Miss Kiera, do you think that is important?
It's absolutely important. And Donna 110% is doing something she ain't got no business doing. She is really, really less than smart. And she probably is still messing with somebody, Detroit Red or somebody. Not even thinking, because she definitely don't put the puzzles together. Like we said earlier, her and Junior are just moving off of emotion. So she's not doing the smart things at all. And I was glad Sonia heard it. But again, Sonia, you see something, you say something. Speak up.
I think Candy must have got her stuff fixed, because DeMarcus said it's about doggone time.
Thank you, DeMarcus.
Some bumps. I ain't got none of my stuff set on my stream deck. If I had it, I would blow the horn on your behind.
Y'all so petty.
Time.
I think StreamYard got some clap.
Okay, something.
Okay.
Let me see if they got like a little air horn sound or something.
They should.
Have
EJ.
a gong.
Yeah, don't boost up, y'all.
Hey.
No, we don't like that
Thank y'all, I appreciate it.
one. We go back to this.
It's the pettiness for me. But anybody else want to come and donate, please feel free to do so.
Okay. That part.
EJ, you muted?
I'm trying to switch my headset out. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Give me a second, child. Okay. Okay, there I go. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Girl, I couldn't hear y'all for some reason. It just went out or something. But anyway, shout out to Candy Love. We are so happy that she got it all situated and straightened out. DeMarcus with the $5 super sticker. Appreciate you. And then we got another super sticker, $4 for DeMarcus, and another $5 super sticker. Thank you, DeMarcus, so much for showing so much love
Thank you,
tonight. We
DeMarcus.
appreciate you. Shout out to O in the building. A little bit, he said he was late, but he's here. And yes, Donna and Detroit Red are sliding with each other. Yeah, they might be back in that thing. Do you think, Mo? Do you think that phone call was important? Do you think that they showed it to us for a reason?
They definitely show us that for a reason. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come back around. Something like that, just like make sure you wear the underwear with my face on or something. Like that could have been left out if it's done has no importance. So that definitely gonna come back around later with Donna.
Okay.
So.
I believe Donna is messing with a younger dude based on her having drawers with her picture on it. Listen.
Yeah, because how can Senior Cruz even put on some drawers? I'm just saying. What can he do? He paralyzed from the waist down.
God.
I love Cuddy. I love Cuddy. But
Tika.
He put on that
yeah, I'm
suit.
sorry.
He could put on some drawers.
Okay.
But can his motion, the motion in his ocean really float? I just want to know.
We don't know if that thing worked. I mean, it might. I don't know. I don't know how that works. There have been people who have had children, you know.
Don't he be over there at Consuela's spot? Don't he be over there? Maybe she might got to sit on that wheelchair. I don't.
Okay.
True.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm with Real M. That's Donna giving, that's right up Donna alley.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even think about. You know what? I forgot about that Joker. I so forgot about him. That makes a lot of sense because you know.
Like Miss Kira, that tracks.
Exactly. That does track. I love that. That definitely does. I forgot all about that. I forgot about he was over there. And then if somebody's thinking young, there is Aries. I don't know how young he is, but he's also a possibility. I mean,
I wouldn't be mad at that. I would not be mad at that one.
Listen.
Aries goofy, but he's fine though.
He's fine, but still, ain't time for Aries right now. Sonia is also setting Junior up for failure, but her true love is money and power. And unlike Junior, she is not built for the streets.
Hold on a minute. They say Real M is talking about Alexander Cora.
Yeah.
Not okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about
Dominique's husband.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't know if they ex-husbands, because just felt like she just got up and walked away. I don't know if they actually got a divorce.
Right.
Okay. But okay, y'all. Elephant and listen, I can't stand Lowjack and London together. I don't know if it's because I am spoiled because the idea of Daryl Graham popping back up with who is Vegas's best friend. If you don't know, the idea of that and him and them being together just stays in my mind. That I can't see her with a Lowjack. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Does anybody up here think that London and Lowjack make sense? And if so, please explain.
London is just passing time.
I was gonna say she's just trying to get some.
Whatever it is, he nice. He treated with respect. He give a good loving, I guess. So she just there passing time until whoever comes along. That's not. That's just temporary.
Okay, it's just a temporary situation.
Trying to get her a little boom chicka bow bow.
Yeah, he like her. He want to be around her. So yeah, that's just.
We saw him. She beat him up. So
that part. That's what baffles me. I'm just like, girl, like. You was over there getting your butt whooped by Harris. This one right here can't do that. He ain't finna do none of that. You gonna be tearing his ass up. At this point, I don't know if he can.
More ways than one. Yeah.
Please. I said the wrong person. I meant the man who is really the. Oh, you're talking about Antonio Dash. Oh, I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about Alexander Cora, but she's talking about Dash.
Okay.
If you know what, I really don't see. I don't know if I see that one. Because I don't think Dominique is someone that you really want to rifle with. She thinks Chippy is something. Dominique ain't nobody that she really want to play with.
Mm-hmm.
She might just get like taught and she might get cussed out a couple of times. And as long as they don't come to it, Chippy ain't really finna be scrapping. But Dominique will cut you. I don't know if she wants them problems. So I think she just better keep it with Alexander Cora. If that is the case, but
right.
I don't know. So there's a theory going around that what's going to happen is that Roman is going to be a match for little O. I want to know if you guys think that that is plausible, and will this be the thing that brings Orlando's guard down and essentially, because let me just be clear about this. Orlando is going to run that DNA test no matter what. He's going to find a way to do so. And he is going to confirm that this is indeed their brother, right? We're on the outside looking in. We know the story. We know that this is the child. So looking at it from their eyes, Orlando's going to do this, right?
Mhm.
That's going to happen. But in doing so, we are going to figure out, well, it is our belief that most likely this baby is going to, well, because he's a kid to me, but Roman is going to be a match for little O, because everybody else in the family got tested, remember, except for Sasha because she was gone, right? But everybody else in the family got tested. But now we have a new family member. And I think this is going to be the thing that's going to end up bringing Orlando's guard down. And this may be the thing that helps them to connect, is because he will end up saving little O's life, because Ruby can't come back, y'all, right now. We know that she's carrying that baby or whatnot, but I mean, it takes 9 months and, you know, the baby ain't here yet, yada, yada, yada. But she got a $500,000 bounty on her head right now. There's no way she can come back at this moment. And we don't even know when she can come back. But I do think that that theory is very plausible. Tamika, do you think that's a plausible theory?
I definitely think it's plausible. I could see them going that way, and then all of a sudden, you know, he want to be their brothers. But if I was Roman, I'd be like, F you and anybody that looked like you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think that's probably how they gonna bring it all together.
Mo.
Yes. Yeah, I could see that happening. Orlando changing his tune, and he definitely gonna run that DNA, that's for sure. But since he's so stubborn though, but I could see him accepting it with an attitude. But I don't know. I think something else needs to happen for it to be, you know, with Orlando. It's Orlando. Something else needs to happen besides, you know, him being a match. I'm just saying.
It's going to be something with his son, like whatever it is going to be. I think that, because I even made a video about
something before that happened.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be something with his son, whether it's him, whatever the case is, it's going to be something like that, because you're going to have to pull on Orlando's heartstrings per se.
I think the son will probably talk to the dad, because the son was playing video games with Roman, and then the dad having the attitude snatched him up. It seemed like the young boy liked Roman.
Everybody like Roman.
Video games.
Roman's a good guy.
So I can see the young boy is begging his dad to give Roman a chance or something. I don't know.
I don't even know if it'll be. I just think that there's going to be something that happens, like, you know, and then whatever it is, Roman is going to handle it really, really well. And that is going to allow them to spark up a real honest, he's going to actually give him a chance. Like right now, Orlando's guard is up and he's not giving him a chance because he think that he running game. And I think all of that also comes down to the fact that Orlando don't know the whole damn story. He walked away when they was even trying to tell the damn story. He never even heard the story. So like, there's that. I mean, that was the biggest thing, if anything. Like, you don't even know what was happening. But anyway, Tisha, do you think that there's a possibility that that particular theory is plausible, that Roman will be the person who is the match for little O?
I mean, it's plausible, but I don't like it, because
you want the baby to die?
No, I don't. That's why I said the only thing I'm thinking of is the baby. Because I cannot stand Orlando. And how dare you come and ask somebody when you need something, but you couldn't. Again, everything you just said, AJ, is exactly why he gets on my last nerve. Like, what harm is it for you? Like you said, he didn't even listen to the whole story. So here you are just hollering and acting a fool when you could just sit down and listen. It's the same thing with Paris. You don't listen. Get the whole, how you a scientist, but you don't get the whole story. Your whole job is to find out all of the facts. You know what I'm saying?
The only question I asked you was, is it plausible?
I said yes, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that that's gonna be the case, because it's making it feel like Roman has to prove himself when he shouldn't have to do that. So yes, it's plausible and it's probably gonna happen, but I don't like it, Carl Weber. I wish find something else, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Tika, is it possible?
And you want me to answer it in the short form? Dang.
Yes, Lord Jesus. Yes, Lord Jesus. Answered in the short form.
It's possible, but all Orlando had to do, I know you said answer short form, but I can't.
Because
All
I know he
Orlando
wasn't
had to
going
do
to.
when Roman was sneaking and walking out the house, he could have been like, look, bro, I understand that, you were willing to, I saw you nod your head about the DNA test. Come on, let's go slide and take this DNA test real quick. And we can solve all anxiety from whatever everybody got. Now, for him to have the balls to ask this man for his blood or whatever baby O is gonna need is gonna be, he gonna have to do a whole lot of sucking up. And then Roman just might be a generous soul and just say he'll do it anyway. But Orlando don't deserve that at this moment. But I do want the baby to be okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't just answer shortly.
I know, I get it. And to be fair, I don't think that it's going to be as simple as he do this and he find out he's a match and now he got to go ask him. I think that this is the thing that brings them closer, in the sense of, like, I think there's going to be I think that with everybody, something has to happen. Look at London. She didn't even want to accept it, right? But what happened? Right. She saw how he kept secrets and she like, well, shoot, if you are, then listen, you okay with me? Like, she didn't even speak to him. She literally looked at him and walked her ass out the door and said, let's go, and kept going. And if Mariah didn't ask her to give him a ride, she wasn't going to give him no ride. Like, everybody had their own reactions, which that was interesting for me for London, because I honestly thought that London would be like on the opposite. I didn't think she would be the one that would go that route either. But I do think that this is hard for people to accept. But now that we've talked about how it's hard for the Duncans, let's go back to Roman for a second, because there is Roman. There's Roman who's being thrown into this family, right? That he doesn't have a clue who they are. He also has the mom who is not only somebody that he loved, that he would have gave his life for, but now she's his abductor and she's the person who's taken something away from him. And that was the ability to get to know his real mother, his real father, to have these sisters, these brothers. Set aside the money and lifestyle, that alone you're taking something away from someone when you don't allow them to know who they truly are. Some people feel lost not knowing who they are, not knowing where they come from. And then he's learning all of this stuff, and all of these things are just being like just piled up on him. And now, like, how does that really make him feel? Chippy's leaning in really hard, I think, because of the fact that she's lost Junior. So it's like a double thing for her. Like, I lost one son and now I'm getting to gain this other son, and she doesn't want to let go. Like, that's what I think that whole thing at the table was like. I need to keep him close. Like, she doesn't want to lose him, right? And then when we have that conversation when he's getting fitted for the suit, I think that was like the best conversation she could ever have with him. And that was being honest that his mama ain't shit and that she don't like her and that she can't stand her. But because you love her, I'm not going to try to harbor that in my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was real, and I loved it. And I love the fact that she told him, like, you're a Duncan now, and she let him know that money is not an issue. We know that they met under circumstances of he was trying to get money. He was robbing her to get money. I think it had a lot. I think that conversation was loaded, and I loved it. Tamika, your thoughts on the conversation with Chippy and how she felt like she was a bad mom because she didn't know, because she has a conversation with Nene. So talk about both of those conversations.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like everybody is reacting how you would expect. We're not all just gonna be kumbaya. They giving him the side eye. They questioning whether he really is a part of this family or not. Well, some are, and then he's giving them the damn side eye. Like, man, I ain't staying in this fake ass, Huxtable house. Like, nah, I gotta get the hell up out of here. He don't really know what they about. He trying to figure it out, and like you already mentioned, just the dynamics of this whole time growing up and thinking this woman was your mama and then finding out she wasn't and she stole you and you could have been growing up a whole nother way. Like, I know that got to be very overwhelming at the end of the day. And then I loved the part with him and Chippy having their discussion. I also, my favorites was even him in Vegas and how Vegas kind of observed everything and was like, well, if you're going to be over here, I'm going to be coming through and checking on you over here. And then, you know, his interactions with London, even though at first she was looking like, what the hell y'all talking about? Daddy cheated? You know, she don't know how to take this either. She done been missing for 2 days out in the streets. But then when she's seeing like, hey, wait a minute, maybe you really are one of us because you know how to, you know, keep your mouth shut when it need to be shut. Don't say stuff when you don't need to say it and say what you need to say when you do need to say it. And this is where, you know, we go and shop at. We don't shop in the damn mall. And then Chippy just letting him know, like, you know, I didn't have the opportunity to be there for you, but now that I do and I know who you are, you know, you one of us, you a Duncan, that's it. It ain't no questions asked. You know, we gonna be in this thing together. Like, I loved all those parts, and I felt like her reaction was real too, with her breaking, telling Nene, if that bitch wasn't dead, I would take her ass out, be able to whip her ass. Nene was like, I'll be whipping it with you, girl. Like, she was mad, you know, because you do see, there's been stories in the past where nurses and, you know, people be taking babies out the hospital. It may not be necessarily where it's a triplet situation, but you know, so nonetheless, you know, that's what her story is supposed to be. And it's like, how could I not have known? Of course, her blaming herself and being mad at herself and having all those different emotions. I loved everything about it. And I felt like his reactions was realistic. What's DeMarcus saying?
DeMarcus, don't start that.
Oh, please, that ain't no damn Carmen DeMarcus. You know, you something else.
You know what? I had to
something else. And at one point, she even thought it was her karma, but no, it's not, Chippy. Okay.
Okay, that part. And let's
Donna
just keep
was
it
on
real.
drugs, DeMarcus. Please remember
Thank
that
you.
your girl was a powder head. She was like the two. DeMarcus, hush, please. You know you get me started. Please hush.
Listen, DeMarcus, you know, I think Candy and Tamika have said it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and respond to your little comment here. Chippy got her calmer when she manipulated Donna to give Junior to LC. Listen, we just need to be thanking the Lord that Junior is alive. If Donna had kept LC, if Donna had kept Junior, Junior might be DEAD, okay? Or he might have been, let's just keep it real, because y'all know them crackheads be liking to give their kids up for stuff. Like, Junior might be real traumatized right now. I'm just saying. I hate to go to the worst scenario, but it is what it is. Donna was on that crack, okay? Okay? Just saying.
Right.
So let's just keep it real. No, the truth doesn't hurt because it's not the truth. The truth of the matter is that Donna was on drugs, and while I do think that it is an illness, and I'll say that, but in that illness, people tend to do things that they would not normally do. Donna is already questionable in character as it is, so Donna on drugs is. I don't even want to think about Donna on drugs and what that character would be like. But I mean, we're just keeping it real. Like Chippy literally saved his life. And that's the part that we've missed. And that's why I know that conversation was about something else, y'all. I just know it. I just feel it in my heart that Donna went up in there lying.
Tika over there rubbing her hair, EJ. She got something to say. She itching. Tika over there like she about to pop.
Shit, well, give her the flow, Candy, then. Please do.
Put on the big screen.
I don't have anything. I don't. What's the point? Straight. You know, in saying anything about Donna, you know how it go. It's okay. I mean, you know, Chippy took that baby, and then you know she took that baby and kept him, and that's what she did. And I understand her logic why she did it, because she felt like she would be the better parent because Donna was out there doing her thing. Unfortunately. But
why Donna ain't get that child before now? Why she ain't get him before now?
Because he was locked into the brain of you were Duncan. Your daddy is.
He is a Duncan.
And he was locked in. She was. I know he a Duncan. I'm saying Duncan holds a whole different other title. When you walk in the streets and somebody say you a Duncan, that's the name of power. People know who you are. That's what I mean by he's a Duncan. Donna is not a Duncan. She might have married a Duncan, but officially she's not a Duncan. So that's all I'm saying about that. Yeah, again, like I said, what was the point in even saying anything or asking me, about Donna? Because Donna wins nothing over on this channel, but it's okay. Oh, we're gonna be all right. 2026, Donna gonna
be
still
all
be
right.
here.
Hey, okay. You better
Hold
manifest
on.
that thing.
What you say? What you say when we on this channel? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Dang. Listen, I'm just speaking facts. I'm just saying, it is what it is. Donna was on crack and Junior's life was in danger. And Chippy did not take him. She gave him away. That is the part that we keep missing. Donna gave him away, period. And we could actually say that Donna saved his life by giving him away. Look, see me saying something nice about Donna.
There you go, EJ.
Donna
Donna saved her son's life. Yeah.
Yes, she did. Shout out to Donna.
You go, Donna.
I'm going to let that marinate for about 5 seconds, y'all. All right. Okay, now back to reality. Yeah, silly. Okay, y'all, let me see what the chat is saying, because all I see is Donna lighting up in this dang on chat. DeMarcus know how to get these conversations started. Hold on, let me see. Somebody. Y'all love justifying for Clash and Crash Out Chippy. DeMarcus, I just wish you could just come to the stage one day and just give me, I need the run down. That's all I need. Let me bring Miss Kira back. Her thing came out. There you go. I just need the rundown on why you feel the way that you feel. That would make my heart that would help me out a whole lot. But other than that, what were we talking about before I went down Donna's path of, we were talking about Chippy in the conversation. Candy, the conversation, how did you feel about, wasn't that what we was talking about, John? What were we talking about? Chippy in the conversation? Okay.
Chippy being a wonderful mother to a child that she just met. Yep, that. So yeah, I appreciate the conversation. It was real. She just doing what she feel her heart is telling her to do. This is my child. I'm gonna do what I need to do. And I'm gonna be real with him in my thoughts. But it was a real conversation she had with him. And it wasn't nothing else for it to, it's nothing else to be said other than, it was just, I don't know, because Donna, what was a good, DeMarcus told me slam off. I don't know why you did that, EJ.
I'm sorry, this is funny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off. I'm sorry, the comments was coming. I was trying to get to them really quickly. I didn't want to miss that one. Go ahead.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
but yeah, and then with the conversation with Nene and Donna, Nene and Chippy. She said she would have beat her ass or whooped her or killed her if she hadn't been dead. So, and I appreciate that because that was a real conversation. Those are her real thoughts, her real feelings, and I am with her 100% because why this did not have to be, because we had too many. We had a lot of kids. That was the latest thought because we had a lot of kids. You just take my baby because we had a lot of children. Child, lady, if you don't go somewhere, that's crazy.
That was the biggest load of crock. I said, boy, because
we had a lot of kids.
Y'all had so many. We wasn't supposed to miss. You wasn't supposed to miss this one. A whole freaking human being, Mo, girl. Please tell me that can't be so. When Miss Coretta said that, I said, Miss Coretta serious about this, huh? Y'all had so many, and
she better not tell
just one.
She better not tell that to Chippy though. Chippy gonna take that lady out. She gonna
Chippy was smack the taste out her mouth. She uttered those kind of words. Like, what is you talking about, lady? I just find it interesting when Paris was going through all that. Like, this is not my brother, and she don't believe him. This is a scam. And Auntie Nene is like, your mom upstairs crying her eyes out, and then cut to Nene go check up on Chippy, and Chippy's on the bed like this and not crying her eyes out. I'm like, it was funny. I was like, she is not crying. And then she got emotional talking about it and how she if she wasn't dead, if Margaret wasn't dead, she'd go jump her. I just find that funny how she said, your mama upstairs crying her eyes out about it. I'm like, and then cut to she's not crying. I'm like, okay. I wish she was on the bed crying a little bit, lay down when Auntie Nene came in. So that's what I wish that was kind of different for me. But and then she said, remember when you robbed me? When I saw your face, I just knew it was. So I'm like, really? You knew when he was robbing you at Blicky Point? Like, shut up, Chippy. Like, I guess. Oh, sure. They're just gonna have to get this young man some time. Like I said, this is a lot for him, all in one sitting. For anyone. And he's young, and I get this, like, you happy that he's home and you want to get to know him, but you just got to get this young man some time, in my opinion. So
Yeah, I actually agree, y'all. Believe it or not, I do have empathy for Chippy. To just imagine to learn that you had another child, and then somebody takes that child, cheating you, robbing you of the ability to the chance of raising them and being the mama that you can be, because you are at the end of the day. Chippy is a great mother. She protects her kids at all costs, and so for Roman to have been robbed of that as well, I felt the empathy for her. And some people say it's far-fetched for her to be pregnant with triplets and not know it. No, it's not really possible, because one of the babies could have been extra big, and Roman could have been the little itty bitty baby, and hiding behind that, that bigger baby, or so for once I have empathy for Chippy for once. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but yeah, just my thoughts.
Oh, that's so sweet. I walked right in on you having empathy for Chippy, but I had my headphones on when I had to go to the door, and I did hear Mo say that Chippy didn't have no damn tears in her.
Because Auntie Nene told Paris, like, that's why your mama upstairs crying her eyes out, because it is true that this is Roman's your brother. And then we cut to Auntie Nene checking up on her with her arms folded like this, and this was Chippy right here on the bed, just.
She might have caught her at a dry moment.
Maybe she might have caught
her at a mid cry. Like, you cry, and then you go through those stages of grief. You go through sadness, you go through anger, you go through, she was going through that, and she just happened to catch her like this, and it wasn't no tears. And then when she talked about it, when she started angry stage, exactly, and when she started verbalizing it, that's when the tears start running. So I said that too. Way to tear at Chippy, but I had to dial it back.
I'll put that on Nene, because she exaggerated. Like, that's why your mama upstairs crying her eyes out. I'm like, no tear in sight.
I mean, she might have been crying earlier. Listen, don't do that. Don't do Chippy like that. She might have been crying early. She be real emotional, okay?
Sure, but not no tears.
Please alone. Listen, them tears like that, she might have a condition. Her tear ducts might be broken or something. We don't know what
is wrong for that. So
I'm just telling you that we don't know what it is, but we do know that she was definitely. I can't with y'all. I'm gonna let it go. But anyway, let me see if I missed any other big thing that I wanted to talk about. I talked about LC. Vegas. Oh, we do need to talk about Vegas and this little love interest, because I need to know y'all thoughts on if y'all think she is an op or not. Do we trust Kendra? Tisha, do we trust Kendra, then Tika, then Candy, then Mo, then Tamika, then Miss Kier?
We don't have enough information yet. She had no way of knowing he would be at that funeral. She remembers him from high school. I hope she doesn't have a vendetta, because he doesn't remember her. So I don't know. I'm a withhold judgment.
Yeah, before Vegas go to flapping skins and doing all the do the research first, bruh. Like, I like that they're giving him a love interest, because he been locked up. You know what I mean? And probably backed up, other than going to the Hellfight Club and doing all the things. I'm just saying, if they give him a love interest, that would be cool. But he just has to tread lightly with Kendra. He definitely has to tread lightly with her.
Kendra don't ever trust nobody, so I don't trust her until I have reason to trust her. But that's his real life wife, and she's a beautiful lady. So hopefully she does the right thing on the show and not be the op to her husband on the show.
Yeah, for Kendra, for me, it's a question mark. I need to see more to give a real fair assessment, but just keep your eyes open, Vegas. These eyes, not the one down there on your pipe. We need you to see with these eyes, okay? Yeah, but it's a question mark. I need to see more when it comes to Kendra, and he don't remember her, and he definitely need to look her up. EJ, you on mute.
Yeah,
I'm muted.
I absolutely do not trust her. However, I think she have good taste. I was not mad at her at all for saying, "Hey, I know you from high school. Here's my number. Just call my name." And
Just in case.
okay, I'm
Not
not mad at
ready.
it, but yeah, we need to do the investigations.
Take my number.
All right.
Okay, y'all. So, Demarcus, until you can give me a good reason for why you are so team Donna and why you are so against, we know what Tika's reasoning is. All right, she get up here and she tell it every single week, or every time we talk about it. You have gave me just some weird stuff. You never saying anything. I need real answers, and until you can give me those, I ain't gonna say the rest of that. Until you can give me those, just let me know. Miss Kira.
Yes.
Yo, go.
Kendra. We don't trust Kendra. Kendra is the ops. I don't need to see nothing else. I don't trust her.
I'm with Candy on this one.
Introduce herself.
We don't care. I'm with Candy. Until she show us we can trust her, we don't trust her. It's the opposite when it comes to our Dunkins, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta prove that we can trust you before we trust you. Okay? Because I don't know. So I'm
like that in real life. I don't trust nobody.
and I'm with you on that. It's hard to trust people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way she came up there talking about when I was nope. I don't like it. I'm done. I don't like it. Nope. Let me see. Was there anything else that I really wanted to dive into? We talked about Donna trifling ass. We talked about my girl Chippy. We talked about Junior. We talked about he didn't do nothing on this episode, so we ain't got to talk about him. Hold on, Miss Kira back. I think her thing went out. We talked about Paris. We talked about Vegas. Heck, I think that was everything, y'all. Did I miss anything?
About, Junior, why he can't even lay the pipe down to his wife?
Sonia?
Why he gotta be so like talking about it's a baby in here, it's so delicate. Like, boy,
it ain't that delicate. 10 pounds is about to be. Ain't that damn delicate.
I just want to yell and tell Julia, just turn her over to the side and tear the thing up. Because at the end of the day,
hit it from the back. Golly.
Okay, that's what pregnant folks do. Okay?
The baby is well protected. It's inside of a sack. The baby is
right.
Absolutely.
You ain't going that far. You ain't King Dingling. Good Lord.
Go ahead and rock that baby to sleep. Rock that baby to sleep.
Well,
you think you gonna poke the baby head in or something, sir? You ain't rocking like that. You ain't got no.
Yeah, you know some of them be thinking that, honey.
You ain't.
And he wasn't caring that much anyway. Literally laying on top of her with his big tail. So what's he even talking about?
That part.
Doing too much, just lying.
Like sir, the logic is not logicking
at all.
Needs to be over on the side.
He didn't want to crush her stomach. That's why I said flip that to the side, or what can you say? Hit it from the back. I'm just saying, whatever the will, the way. Do not deprive her. Sonia, do not deprive Sonia of her nutrition because she needs that vitamin D.
That part.
Period. Okay, so AJ, we got that crossover that Cornelius was talking about. This is probably what he was talking about, moving them over to this show. It was just that crossover scene with that press conference that Bobby the Beast Boy did.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we got to see them. I hope that's the last we see of them, unless Bobby gonna be taken out or something.
And
'cause-
do y'all agree what Now said when it comes to Paris?
Oh,
Like
I forgot to talk about that.
when
Go
he
ahead.
told Bobby, like she's off limits, but yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm the only
Yeah.
one who can mess up her life, but you can't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, she did try to kill him.
Right.
And I mean, honestly, y'all know I love Paris. Paris is like one of my favorite characters, but all he had to do was talk to that man. I get it, and I only get it because I read the books. If I was just looking at the TV show, I would literally be like, Paris, what the hell? But because I read the books and I understand that because they went on so many, they did like hits together,
Right.
and he taught her everything, and he told her once he takes a job, he does not he don't cancel that job. Once he take that money, that's it. And that's what she was operating off of. So while I get that, I'm just like, if the love was that deep, why not give him an opportunity? Like, why not just give him a chance? But I do get that could have went wrong too. Like I give you an opportunity or something. So I get it, but at the same time, I think I just love Niles and Paris together so much that I can't really see. I'm not logically thinking. I might not be the best person for that. At least I can be honest about that.
They're giving I love my chick. The video where they try to take each other out. It's never going to end because nobody canceled that contract for LC. So they're not going to work.
Yeah, and he's still there. He got on that plane, but Niles is very much in that trailer later with a sniper rifle. So, but yeah, Bobby needs to back off because he really don't want to mess with Paris. She really is petty and in the worst way. And I think Niles is being very real when he says that you don't want to find out about me. You see what I did to her. Imagine what I'll do to protect her. Okay, shit.
Boy, that's what I said. Look, hands up. Like, hey, say that.
Okay, I'm done.
When Niles was when I watched the episode again today, just because I watched Versus last night,
oh gosh,
it made me think of give me a project
chick.
Give me a hood rat chick.
Hey, one naked.
I said that's what Niles was saying in his head. I love
that part. Man, that Versus was good though. I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. But yeah, that it really was giving that candy. Now that you kind of say that it kind of low key was. Now say look. But I think that's it, y'all. Anybody got anything else that they think we might have missed? I feel like that was pretty much it. We did have the conversation with Elijah, but I feel like we kind of touched on that. Did we touch on the Elijah Nefertiti type of situation? Go ahead, Candy. Go ahead.
Where was Chippy and LC going in the PJ?
Shoot, I don't know.
I don't know. Somebody asked that early in the comments too.
And want to handle business.
I liked how they pulled up on Roman at the funeral. That was very sweet.
Because they Duncans, that's what they do. They stand by each other. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna be there for him. Even and I think after what really got Roman was they kept saying about the mother thing, like she was a good mother. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
They don't even know how she became the mother.
Okay. Exactly. But I was glad that he was there, and I ain't even gonna lie, that food was looking good. Paris eating that pancake. I said, "Oh, that pancake look good." But I think they be having real food on the set, y'all. Real talk. I think everything is real. So we need to get on that set.
EJ, I appreciate you putting the pan over the family members from the funeral, because that's the part I was crying on. It wasn't just Vegas; it was Vegas and Rio and Paris, and Curtis, and Nene, Nevada, and CJ, and I was just like, I was crying for real, y'all. Seriously, I had to cut it off and go back to it. It was just so touching, because in light of everything we've seen already, the confusion, the overwhelm, and all that sort of thing, And Chippy just told him, from this point forward, you're a Duncan. And that was solidified for him in that moment when he turns around and sees all of his family members there like that. I would have loved if London was there too, but she's already kind of like let him in a little bit. So that was cool. But Ed Coretta walking around every pass hugging them, it was doing
Yeah,
too
good.
much.
That was diabolical.
I was like, yo.
No, ma'am.
Diabolical right here. The girl, stop it. But
But hands is dirty with her dirty hands, hugging with her dirty hands. You was
doing too much. You're going too far.
Listen, but listen, did nobody get hurt though? That's all that matters. Apparently, everybody knows how to hold themselves accordingly at the repast. Listen, I think like if we keeping it real, y'all, at the repast at a funeral, except for some of them funerals, I've seen some funerals get crazy. But most of the time, people that don't like each other will try to either be cordial or stay away from each other. Like they'll try not to like set it off at the funeral too much. So. I don't know, but yeah, Ancora was acting like she was doing too much. I said, girl, if you don't stop hugging on the Duncans right now, ma'am, you are the enemy.
Thanks for coming.
She said she's trying to stay alive. She is trying to stay on the good side, and she's trying to stay alive.
Girl, okay. Let me read a few of the comments, y'all, and then I think that was it. Like I said, I think we kind of touched on Elijah and Nefertiti, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I talked about them, but I could not have. But regardless of the fact, Nefertiti said, look, if you don't take him out, I'm gonna take him out. And I just don't know. I don't know if Junior gonna make it out of this alive. I think I showed y'all that picture where Donna looks like she is in distress or something, and something is happening or whatever. And I finally came to my final conclusion on that it's literally Junior just finding out the real story, and she's actually losing him. I don't actually think Junior is gonna get got. I don't think that Elsie is gonna let it happen, even though he
need to walk away with a limp.
Yeah, he's something. But I think that somehow, some way, Junior's gonna find out the real story, and it's gonna be contradictory to what Donna actually said, and that is gonna be him walking away from her. That's what I really think it's gonna be. But I don't know. We gonna see.
Well, somebody was saying
don't die.
Somebody was saying earlier if Donna and Junior figure out that Antonio and Dominique were just kind of setting them up, just kind of using them, they could. Now, I don't know about Donna, but maybe that could be what Junior needs.
Well, they did say it when they was at the Earl's thing. Junior says something. I can't remember his exact words, but they made it allude to the fact that they realized that these two are playing him. And so I think Junior does know that they're playing him. Okay. And maybe he shared this with Donna. Clearly, they're close now. And I think that they all know it. And of course, when he came in, they said, here's the patsy.
Antonio said this patsy. His mom. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that Junior realizes that, but at the same time, I don't know what that means, because this is just irritating. I can't stand Junior right now. I hope we get a flashback of what Donna said to Junior. Me too. Donna is gone, so gone over you. Oh, sorry. I just felt that. Hey, Jalen, did you watch Jalen just came in. Okay, that's Candy. Okay. Does this show, Family Business, have any cute guys?
Jalen, please stop. No, they all ugly, Jalen. They all ugly.
And Jalen, they not light skinned either, baby. So I don't know if you're gonna like these people or not.
What? Got Niles Monroe.
Well, we got Niles
That's
Monroe.
Niles.
Jalen like them light and bright and damn near white.
Yeah, we got the chocolates up here.
I ain't mad at that, Jalen.
I don't know. She was on some of them brown ones in Beauty and the
Beast. Oh my. Okay. Well, shout out to Jalen. I mean, but it's several cuties up in here now. I mean, we talk shit about Orlando, but Orlando is not bad to look at. Okay.
Okay.
He just.
I ain't never say he was bad to look at. He ain't there.
He's not bad to look at. He's just an asshole. Okay. But I like him with the bald head.
Junior big fine. Listen.
Okay. And now, listen, he done got all slender and thick with it too. I said, okay, Junior, I ain't mad at you.
and brother Elijah is delicious to look at as
Yes,
well.
say Elijah.
You know,
absolutely.
I'm just
10,
saying,
10,
you
10.
know,
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Now and cousin Curtis, yes, Lord, yes,
oh,
Lord.
definitely,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I,
And Elijah got a fresh cut too. I said,
yeah, yeah. I gotta be calm on
Look,
Curtis
you
because
make me
Curtis
want to
be
join the
in the
nation.
comments.
so
Cousin Curtis
it make
be
you want to
chat
join the nation, Mo.
You be acting up still, Candy.
Oh
Listen,
man, I'm not mad
all
at
I
that.
see him as is as a brother these days. Sorry, and I can't see it anymore.
now he need to get
Well,
with
what can
something.
I know.
He's
I
still
think
the
he was
big B, ain't he?
Huh?
He's still the big B, ain't he?
Who?
Elijah.
Oh, he is, ain't it? He still what? He still
The
got his
big
B
B.
card.
Oh, we was talking about cousin Curtis, but yeah,
Oh,
I changed that too.
I
We
forgot
talking about
about that. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
Elijah is gorgeous, Lord Mayo. He is Elijah is gorgeous. He is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Elijah
Yeah,
is
he was.
very much
And
gorgeous.
he's
But
pure.
Cousin
Ooh,
Curtis.
can I say on a
Lord have
serious
mercy.
note about Elijah though? I love how he honored brother minister, the way that he cleaned him
Yep.
and took his time with him and you know, because it's like a child taking care of their parent, you know, or their father. He said he was like a father to him. So I really, you know, I really appreciate how they gave us that solemn moment, him with that one-on-one time with brother minister. I cried through that too. So R.I.P. brother
Yeah,
minister and
yeah.
salute to
I cried
Elijah
with that
for
part.
that.
I didn't think we was gonna be starting there. I said, "Oh Lord, they got the minister there cleaning the floor."
Right,
I wasn't
Yeah,
right,
that was
ready.
right,
emotional.
right,
That was very
right.
emotional.
For real, for real.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Y'all see my my picture? That's me in the real deal,
Yeah.
brother minister. Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I am still trying to figure that out. I've been trying to figure that out, like how, why, when, where, what was it? But you know, speaking of that, shout out to Ben. His book is coming out really, really soon, y'all. Y'all can actually pre-order it. If you haven't pre-ordered the book, then definitely go over there and check it out. If you are into books, you do not need to have read all the other books in order to enjoy this book. This is one of the side books, just like To Paris with Love, Trouble in Rio, The Education of Nevada. All those books are standalone books, and this one will be one as so definitely go and check that out. Okay, let me see what else y'all talking about over here. A Muslim and that scene really touched me. Nice. Junior and Donna could figure out that Antonio and Dominique is playing them and manipulate Nefertiti to eliminate Dominique LaRue. Junior and Donna already figured it out. And okay. And there is no way that he's going to be able to there's no way that he can manipulate Nefertiti to eliminate Dominique LaRue. It's just not going to happen. She already knows that Junior has something to do with it.
Right.
If Junior even gets 2 feet, forget if he gets anywhere near, he's a goner. So I think he should just stay away from her.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice that Carl Gilliard to appear as Brother Minister's body. Yeah, I like that because when they pulled it back, I was wondering if he was gonna be that.
Yeah.
At all. I was like, is
It
that
does gonna
be
show
him?
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He had to come and get one more check.
Girl, that part.
They,
Okay.
Okay, clock
They did not have
in.
to take Brother Minister out. Lord Jesus, they didn't have to. That man ain't never hurt nobody.
Right.
Okay, they really didn't. I
Right.
mean, they could have just took Donna out like they
Dumbass
supposed to.
Donna.
He was
Mhm.
a
Okay.
whole iller.
He ain't did nothing to
Candy.
nobody. He ain't did nothing to nobody that did
I
not
mean,
need nothing done to.
that part.
I'm
The
sorry.
Did-
brotherhood was full of illers.
He didn't
Okay,
do
but
nothing
Easy
to
there now.
nobody that it did not
Whoa,
need done
whoa.
to.
okay, and did he actually do it, or was he just calling out order?
Orchestrating it.
Because I'm just saying, because
Ain't no way he
doing
got
it.
to the point where he's the guru and he hasn't done any of the work to get there.
I'm
He
So
got
what
it
did
all in
saying,
his
LC
hands.
say? What did LC say? You can't expect nothing from nobody else that you won't do yourself. So if he's the teacher,
That was Brother
he had
X in them. That wasn't Brother Minister. He wasn't about that
no,
life.
of course. Mhm.
That was Brother X.
Unfortunately,
They went
No,
rogue.
he's just
unfortunately,
responsible for
stitches
building
get
them.
stitches.
listen,
Listen,
don't do
Listen, I
that.
just
Don't do that. Don't do that, Tika. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that one. Listen, Brother Minister was just there trying to infiltrate and trying to protect his dear friend. Okay. That's it. And probably trying to protect Junior. Sorry, behind. He probably thought that Junior needed some help. But I mean, it is what it is, you know. Junior Junior is Junior. I can't stand Junior trifling self right now. I don't know. Every time we say that name, it makes me upset. They made Brother Elijah's haircut look more like ours. I'm part of the real life equivalent to the Brotherhood. That high top fade wasn't working. Okay, Derek. Let me see. Don't be surprised if Dominique and Niles' mother and son. Hold on. Dominique and mother and son. Remember back before she got with Antonio, Dominique and her husband was talking about how the kids come into. Let me try to read that again. Don't be surprised if Dominique and whose mother? Because this part that I'm messing up on right here. Who mother? Let me know who mother. Do y'all know?
What's the comment?
Oh, I don't have it on the screen. Hold on, let me put it
It's on the screen. I can see it.
I saw someone say hi. Well, maybe I'm behind, something. I don't know. Okay.
Don't be surprised if Dominique and mother and son.
Uh-huh.
Niles' mother. You talking about Niles? Oh
Okay,
no, I
Niles.
don't think so, because his mother. Well, I don't know, because in the the book and the thing be different. I don't know why this internet is just interneting today for some reason, y'all. Everybody is spinning. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it was something going on.
Tika spinning,
Oh,
Tisha
no.
spinning, and all of that. His mom in the book was actually sick, and if I'm not mistaken, I think she was unalived by somebody. As a matter of fact, by the very people how Niles ended up being a hitman in the book. And she didn't have anything to do with this life or world. Niles became a hitman because of Nausea, whatever, the chick that from season 1, she was his handler. And that's how he kind of got into that life. It's a whole story behind it, of course, but unless they go somewhere way different. Yes, they don't have the thing. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, well, we're about to get, hold on, let me see if they came back. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, they never left anywhere. They just did not. Can y'all see Tika and Tisha?
I can't see them.
I mean, they here, but I can't
I see the
them.
swirls.
I see them twirling.
Me too. And Tisha look frozen. Like, I can see them down in the thing, but they both look frozen, like at whatever stage they was at.
Oh, dang.
I guess they'll come back in. Anyway, we'll go ahead and go.
Chick.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I thought I was
okay. What? I don't know. That was good verses. I think everybody gonna be singing them songs for a little while. Let me see.
Yeah, that's why I said it's stuck in my head. Like,
nah. And then why did they have to play back that at the end? Like, I just felt like it was so out of place. Like, they should have played that song before Snoop came out with the other, what's the song?
Down for my
niggas, because
down for my ninjas. Let's see murder. I mean, yeah.
I wish they had did that before that. I just feel like it just messed up the thing. Somehow, I don't know what it was. Felt like that was like the ending of it all. Now everybody's spinning. Y'all, I don't know what's happening, but everybody is spinning one by one. They are slowly spinning. Okay, there go Tisha.
Nope.
Okay, but she's still spinning. Miss Kier, I don't know. StreamYard might be doing an update because every time they do something, stuff be happening. Hold on, there go Candy.
For an hour and almost 50 minutes.
Okay, there go. Shit, I don't know. It say they popping in, but then they not popping up. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know. And there goes the speaker. Okay. Well, looks like we're losing everybody, y'all. So we're about to get up out of here, y'all. We appreciate each and every one of you for coming through. Let me get this last super chat. There's a scene where Chippy is talking to Sonia and Junior is grabbing Antonio. So I believe that there will be a wake up for Junior. Absolutely. Yeah, I think he's going to wake up too. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing? See, that's what y'all get. See, y'all be playing too much.
Oh, goodness.
And then he snuck up on y'all. And Tika not even in here.
Oh, no.
How long you been up in here, Curtis the bounty hunter? How long you been here? Yeah, everyone is swirling.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I'm cousin Curtis.
Hey, cousin Curtis.
I'm gonna so mess with Tika when I if she were to ever pop back up on the screen. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna. Everybody just seems to be in a swirl for some reason. Yes, that is Ben Derek. Y'all make sure to follow Curtis' YouTube page. I dropped it in here before. AKA Mr. Ben Stevens is in the building, y'all. But yeah, I mean, honestly, y'all, I think we talked about every last single thing that we could talk about. Now that everybody seems to be going off. And now I think Tamika gone off too.
Oh, jeez.
We're the last one standing, y'all. It's like they said.
Kurt said they didn't pay their internet bill. I
don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
You know, whatever it is. Hey.
Right.
Whoa.
Down for my ninjas. Down for my. That verse
is wow.
Well, okay. I'm on my desktop, okay? And if I was on my laptop, I might be in trouble.
Yeah, I'm on my desktop too.
Because my desktop is linked to the source, the actual internet source. So I'm like, yo.
Yeah, me too. I'm plugged in. I learned my lesson.
As I said, if I was on my laptop, it'd be a different story. Okay.
Tika say over here getting vertigo with these words. Girl, I don't know what's happening. Oh, I don't know what's happening. It's just, and I can't even hear y'all either. Let me see. Let me unmute Tika mic and let me see.
Is y'all trying to talk, trying to say something?
Oh. No, Miss Kiera said, no. Girl, I don't know what it is. Anywho, well, we would have kept this live going and just hung out and cat out with y'all, but
send him the link. What? I'm coming to chat.
Hold on, let me see. Where you see that?
Under Miss Kira, I'm on my laptop.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the link. We listen. If my bro want the link, we sending you the link. Hold on, let me find it, move. Let me I'm a chop us down.
Look, don't give me, because like I said, I was bent over.
Okay.
Chop us down.
Chop us down. Okay, I just sent you the link. Okay, let me, you know what? Let me see. I should.
You can do like I don't. Did they completely go out and then come back in?
No, I've seen Tisha came in and out. Tisha's not even on mute. Let me see. Tisha, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boo, boo. Okay. There go Tika. See, no Tika, old hot ass trying to get back up here. No, her hot ass is on the way. Listen.
Can y'all try another device?
Hold on, let me see. Ooh, I might have to do another link or something. What y'all think? I don't know. Hell, we ain't went out yet.
Like he says, we on our desktop and we connected to the internet source itself.
Let me see. Hold on, let me remove. There go Tika.
Can y'all try a different? If y'all able to, can y'all try a different device?
Let me see. Yeah, girl, hold on. I done did something. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a second. I am fucking up some shit. Fucking up the church's money.
Or
Give me a
EJ.
second. You know how you put the little, you hit the little button and it made candy go big. Hold
I
on.
see somebody swirling going big.
Hold
Hang in
on.
there with us, y'all. We have some technical issues.
Who is this? Let me see if I can just remove them. I don't know which one of them it is. Hold on.
Oh God.
Okay. Let me see.
Oh, now I'm big. Okay. Now you gotta change the format, the layout. Okay, where you at, EJ? EJ. Okay, there go Candy. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Okay, Tika said she was plugged into the internet too. Now I lost EJ. And I can't hear her. Is I'm the only one talking? DeMarcus said we got the virus. I don't know what kind of virus is going on. Okay, we just might have to end this live, y'all. And probably come back. Oh gosh. Might need to restart. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably so. RC. Baker, Kaya Baker, don't laugh at us. We trying to figure it out. Khadijah Wilson. Oh, you can hear me. Thank you. Let me know. Oh gosh, I'm the only one talking. Okay, I see people popping up. Candy. EJ, you gonna end the live? Okay. Are you able to end the live, or should I just holding down the fort? Oh gosh. Not crash out Chippy got us buffering, DeMarcus. Hold on. We gonna end this one. We gonna come back, okay? Since I'm the only one left up here. Okay, we about to go to another link to another live. Okay. Tamika, don't be laughing, yo. Okay, there go EJ. Are you able to end the live? Like we going to another live.